Here at Heathens Inc., we got a few little ground rules that we kind of like to live by. Don't cheat off your neighbor. Number 1, love everybody. Number 2, think from a different perspective every now and then. Number 3, enjoy yourself, motherfucker. It's a celebration.
Heathens Inc. podcast number 11 because 2 of them can't be released.
It's episode 10.
Yeah. Is it?
Yeah,
Shit.
it's 10. You said 11 earlier too when you went live, and I was like, I think it's episode 10.
Well, episode 10, guys. We're back with that one. So,
who can even keep count anymore?
we can't even get into double digits. That's when we start losing count. But today on the podcast, Heathens Inc., we are going to discuss marijuana legalization in Texas. Also, we're going to talk about the rescheduling of Kratom by the DEA. So, for a fitting shirt, I wore my only marijuana shirt that I have that my buddy brought me back from Oregon. Doug.
Stanhope.
Thank you. It wasn't. Yeah, I'm just gonna say Douglas. You can think it was him. If not, it says weed bringing people together since. I don't remember.
How far did you have to lift your shirt up just then?
It was a belly shirt for a second.
Yeah, for a second. He looked like a linebacker in the NFL for a second.
Anyways, so I'm gonna jump into my legalization because.
Well, just wait a second though. That was Leon Bridges. I'm coming home.
Oh, god damn it!
The song.
Leon, I apologize. Leon Bridges, check that motherfucker out.
Awesome Texas musician.
From Dallas area, I believe, right?
Yeah, DFW, I
Probably,
guess. I'm not sure of his history, but that's how I know about him.
Leon Bridges, killing it. He's awesome. He's awesome, dude. He's a very soulful singer. Very soulful singer.
There's a lot of young singers bringing back that R&B feel from that area. Vincent Neil Emerson, Leon Bridges, Charlie Crockett, Kick-Ass. They're all younger than us, too, which is crazy because they sound like they're about 50 years old.
They're good. But, anyways, we're going to make this a pretty quick podcast. We got a late start tonight. But let me get into my legalization of cannabis here in Texas. Last year, in 2015, on June 1st, the first bill, the Compassionate Use Program, went into effect on June 1st. And basically what it did was allow for CBD for epileptic patients. Problem with it is a doctor, if they were to go to prescribe this for them, they would be blacklisted immediately through the board and everybody else in Texas in the medical industry. So this year, they're trying to make some new changes to it, and by them, I'm saying the Marijuana Policy Project. It's a local organization here in Texas that is helping change these laws that we've got to get changed so these patients and people that need this medicine can get their medicine. But they're going to try to change some different things, like allowing access for patients suffering from debilitating conditions, lifting the cap on THC, given its therapeutic value and all. You know, there's obvious therapeutic values in THC as well. Whole plant cannabis is the key. That's where we have to get to. But they're also going to try to fix some of the flawed language of last year's bill that kind of necessarily puts practicing doctors at risk, like I was telling you. Under the current law, doctors would have to prescribe cannabis rather than recommend it, which is how all workable programs operate throughout the country, like in Colorado, California, Oregon. HB 507 was a bill that should have been passed last year, and that would have been great. That would have been the decriminalization for marijuana. It'd be an ounce. You might get a ticket. They had the officer has the
currently,
option.
Not to cut you off or anything, but isn't currently like anything under 2 ounces isn't a felony or something like that,
It's
right?
right. Yes, that is the law. But that was the law before this was even
Right.
really
But I just want to remind everybody out there, if you're gonna have it on you, you might as well get like right under that. No point in buying any less.
never buy more than 2 ounces of weed on.
Just letting you know that.
Yeah. But some other numbers, like 75%. I guess this was in 2014. Texas A&M and the Texas Tribune did a study, and 68% of Texas is for legalization reform. Now, that was a few years ago. I'm sure that the number is extremely higher than that.
It's always
now.
been around 60%. I feel like
it's always been pretty high.
Like,
yeah,
but
been pretty
I mean,
high.
it's once again with like online polls and things like that. Even if you go political or whatever, like there's none of that shit set in stone because those people actually have to go out. Like anybody's gonna click on their computer and say, "Oh, I want to do this," but I mean, just cut that in half of who would actually go and vote. So I feel like if there's just say it's 60-40, 40% of the people against it, I think there's more of them going to go vote for some reason. I don't know why. But obviously that's true because it already would have passed if the majority would actually get the fuck out there and go to the actual polls,
Yep. But we'll touch on the Kratom thing right quick. DEA rescheduled that a few weeks ago, and it went into effect on the 1st of October. So if you have Kratom, you're a criminal. You are now a criminal because they rescheduled
that's a done deal now.
It's done. At October 1st, they couldn't. You're not allowed to sell it in Texas anymore, or I guess in the United States anymore. I have some friends that use it to for their opioid addictions. They use that instead of taking prescription pills and shit now.
Well, and then just the pain also.
It's a pain management for sure. But
yeah,
they told me that there were a bunch of huge sales online of it. Like you could get like fucking damn near like a pound of it for about $100. It was ridiculously fucking cheap for a while because they were fixing to not be able to sell it anymore. So everybody's stocked up.
Well, you know the problem with this is it wasn't like I didn't even.
Did I say a pound? I said a pound, right?
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah. You said a pound.
Right.
So I hadn't even ever heard of Kratom until it was scheduled or made illegal or whatever. So that's what's throwing me off is like it's not like it was in the 80s you had crack cocaine and shit like that. Like
yeah.
I never saw
it wasn't a household name. You never heard of it.
Yeah, but now what? It's so bad. They're saying that it's so bad that oh well, I know you don't know what this is, but we're gonna fucking make it. It's all big pharmacy. That's all it is. The government regulates that, and they all get kickbacks, and we all know this. That's what it is. They'd rather prescribe you fucking muscle relaxers and opiates and opioids and all that shit and get the money for it. Mm-hmm. Rather than you buy that shit off the internet. It's the same thing that went down with Salvia. I think Salvia went the same route.
Yeah.
The only kind of stuff I agree with on that is like your K2 type stuff that's causing respiratory failure. The synthetic shit, but like that's a tree. These are plants.
These are plants.
We're gonna say that all the time, but I mean, who can sit there and say that they read an article about Kratom before it became illegal?
Well, I'll say I have, but that's only because I've known some people that have used it, and
I'm talking mainstream.
Yeah.
What housewife was sitting around going, "Keep your children away from Kratom this Halloween. They're putting it in fucking Tootsie Rolls." You know what I mean? Okay. Like that shit wasn't going on. So what? Where was the problem other than the money that Big Pharma, the millions or billions they're already making? They weren't getting that piece. So let's go ahead and schedule that shit up real quick, motherfuckers. You know,
Yep.
we all see it.
I don't think that it's gonna be long before everybody's just like, this shit's got to stop. You're gonna end this, or we're gonna do something about it. You know, I don't know. When are we all gonna rise up as people and talk to our fucking and tell them you're fucking up? If you don't stop fucking up, we're getting rid of you.
Man,
We got to get out of this bullshit that people think they can tell us what to do. I'm a free man, supposed to be. Very far fucking from it. I get told what to do all the fucking time, and it's exhausting.
I think that, I mean, we probably won't see it. If we do, we'll be old. I think that this fucking nation likes being divided. I think it likes the drama. Look at the reality television. Look at the motherfuckers love to make the phone calls and he said, she said. Maybe we're supposed to, maybe that's what, we'll never please everybody. Whoever you elect, or whatever drugs are legal, whatever drugs are illegal, it's always going to be a division there. And it's black and white. I honestly, dude, this is the epiphany I had the other night, laying in bed, tired as fuck. I was like, I mean, why are we so worried about this? I'm really, at this point, just want to go live my fucking life rather than sit and try to push this peace agenda. We've got one, they've got one, she's got one, he's got one agenda. Everybody has a fucking motive. Everybody has something that, there's doctors out there that rely on their, like, you know, they're also workers. They rely on these kickbacks from pharmaceutical companies, and maybe we're just supposed to be this. How in the fuck could we ever bring the nation together on anything? There's always going to be a division there.
Yeah.
So at this point, I'm pretty much done with this fucking shit. I'm not talking about the conversation we're having, but I don't want to surround myself with, I do want to surround myself with like-minded people, and I'm more than willing to debate on shit, but I am fucking done with trying to push my agenda any further. I'm going to talk about it, but I am not going to fight about it anymore because this nation has been divided. This world has been divided since the beginning of fucking time. It always will be. There's no fucking way. People are waiting on Jesus to come back to make peace on earth, and I mean, there's a division even there.
Yeah.
There's nothing. We can't do anything about it, and I'm done getting my fucking blood pressure raised about it. I'm just done with it. I had a dream the other night that Hillary and Trump were both in my apartment here with my entire family, right? Gary Johnson was nowhere to fucking be found, just like he won't be found come November. Unfortunately, that's the fucking truth, man. It's just not going to happen. I'm voting for him, but it's not going to fucking happen. I'm always going to stand my ground, but I'm not fighting anymore. I'll go vote, whatever. But I had this dream. Trump and Hillary were here, and I was super pissed, and my family was mixed about it. I chased Trump over to the couch. He was holding the sign. He had some kind of sign. I pushed him down the couch. I ripped the sign up, and I went to the door, and I kicked everybody out, like Martin Lawrence style. Literally, I remember vividly. This was like I woke up and then went back to sleep, hours before work, and was like, get to stepping, motherfuckers. Fucking Secret Service there, everything. Kicked them all out, and then I was kind of worried, like, God damn, I just assaulted Donald Trump. But he was in my fucking house, so fuck him.
Yeah, fuck
But I
him.
think that was my mind saying, dude, you gotta chill out about this. We can't make world peace, man. No. And we can't make people vote for who we want to be. I think people love it. They love the drama. They live for this shit. And society, they love it. It's not an all for one and one for all thing. It's a me for me, not. Which I understand. Take care of your own, but god damn it, we need some empathy and we need some understanding in this world, and it's just not going to happen. As cynical as that is.
This is where it starts. We got to spread this word so that way people understand that that's what has got to happen. Yeah, I know, but you got to you got to stay positive about it.
Oh, I'm not being negative. I'm done being negative about it. I will continue to say the things I'm saying and believe the things I believe in, but I'm done arguing about it. Like, I'm gonna leave this here, and if you're smart enough or you're interested enough, There it is.
Yeah.
But from now on, I mean, I went in troll mode Sunday.
I seen that.
And I said I was going in troll mode because that's all you get. That's all we get, man. Like you post something that's positive for us or for you, and then we get this fucking shit. Well, look, dude, I can talk shit all day. Like I want to do that.
Right.
I will fuck you up with words, motherfucker. I mean,
and I'll try like hell.
Yeah, we'll definitely give it our best. But that's like that's my shit.
Yeah.
Like I'm gonna fuck you up, man. I'll bring Nickelback into the fucking joke. Like fuck you. You know what I mean?
Word.
And but I want it to be funny. I don't want it I don't mean it to be negative. I'm gonna stay positive, and I'm not being cynical. But I am done arguing about it. When a motherfucker comes at me and says, well, what about this? I'm just going to go, hey, dude, go fuck yourself. You don't want to talk about it. You don't want to. I mean, if you're not bringing legitimate points, then go fuck yourself. If you just want to troll, go fuck yourself. Fuck the fuck off, please. Do the world
Don't be shit posting. No more shit posting.
Yeah.
I'm tired of the shit posting. Shit posting, for people that don't fucking know, it is whenever you put a post on a post or you add a meme or anything like that that has no significant value towards the conversation at hand.
It's just bullshit.
Whenever you do that, it's fucking distracting everybody and pulling everybody away from the attention of what the point of the matter is. And when you do that, that's you being a troll. That's a shit posting, trolling, bullshit move. And a lot of you think that trolling is just, what you obviously have seen, like what Milo Yiannopoulos does. It's beyond that. There's not just trolling. It's not trolling's here. You have trolling here. All of this. There's a list of things that constitute trolling. Shit posting being highly up there on the top.
Which is basically somebody coming in trying to take attention away from the point.
Right.
By being a fucking douchebag bitch. That's what they're doing, is being a douchebag bitch. Hashtag DBB.
Hashtag DBB.
Jacob Brown knows what I'm talking about. That's his middle name, douchebag bitch. Actually, he's cool as fuck, but that's just a private joke. But that's what that shit is. It's like, oh, they're making a good point, and I don't agree with it. Let me go throw some fucking memes in here and misspell some words, and maybe people will start a fight, therefore taking attention away from the whole point of this person's view. And they achieve it all the time. I'm not going to fucking give in to it anymore. I will fucking come back at you hard with some jokes and shit and destroy you. But
game over.
I'm not going to get fucking upset about it and be like, why don't you understand? They don't want to. People don't want to understand this shit. That's why they're in there posting fucking fucked up anti-Black Lives Matter memes and shit like that. That's some bullshit, dude.
Yeah, that was the cherry on top that I knew. I was like, man, I'm done with that motherfucker for sure.
Well, and like I said, it's like you don't want to separate yourself from people with different views, but blatant fucking hatred and racism's fine. Get them off your Facebook, get them off your Twitter feed, whatever. I mean, that was, for people that don't know what we're talking about, I'm going to go ahead and say it because it was fucking bullshit, but it was a white dude. I'm not going to say who did it. No, but fuck him.
Yeah, fuck him. But
I don't give
no
a fuck,
names.
but I won't say names. But it was a white dude laying on top of a black chick. She was face down. They were having sex, I guess. Or, yeah, that's what they were doing. And it said, I'm going to make your life matter tonight. Like, what the fuck? Why would I don't even give a fuck what that guy's point of view on anything is. That's bullshit. And somebody made that. I mean, somebody else made it too.
Yeah, I mean, you can download a meme generator. It's easy as fuck to do.
Well, yeah.
I used to have one.
Got it. I mean, that's how Winky Links works. But I mean,
right.
I don't think that he made that. That was because as fucked up as it was creative in a way, and I don't think that
it was creative.
I don't think he has the capability to do that.
He probably doesn't have the mental capacity for that one.
No, definitely remedial.
Yeah.
Anyways, we're not even getting a
Anyways.
race and shit, but I'm throwing that out there because fuck that shit, dude.
Well, this kind of goes back to what we were talking about, shit posting, you know, trolling.
Yeah, that's
We're
what it
done with
was.
this bullshit. If
what
you
it
want to
is.
fucking try to discredit us, do it with real fucking facts from non-biased places.
Yeah, and facts are facts, by the way, motherfuckers. You don't have to prove proof. You don't have to.
That's the proof is in the pudding. You know what I mean?
Yeah, the proof is proof, motherfucker. Like, I can't explain to you everything. Fuck, I found an article. I didn't go through that. What do you want me to lead you through fucking anthropology and shit? Like, I don't know. Scientists figured this out. I read about it, and then I'm handing it to you. And now you want me to go through the whole line of shit or whatever it may be. Whatever the case.
The biggest problem with that is we are not fucking scientists. We are only just two dudes that try to research as much as we possibly fucking can and spread that word towards you. Whether you pick up on it or you don't want to accept it, that's your own fucking problem, man. I mean, like I said, we ain't fighting it no more.
No, fuck no.
We're over it.
And it's
We're over it.
super easy to myth bust these things. This is
Very.
for my mom. She said she didn't have time to Snope something. Literally, take the headline of whatever bullshit article you saw on Facebook, type it in, and then write SNOPES after that. And it will tell you if that shit is true.
That is
That's
all
how
you
I
have
prove.
to do.
That's how I prove you wrong every time. Everybody. I mean, it's
Snopes is pretty fail-proof. I haven't really seen too much out of Snopes that was bullshit. You know, they've done they do good work. Do good work over there.
It's like I saw a deal where some creepy clown, because I want to get in touch on this for a second, but the creepy clown guy shot in the head after trying to scare some. Nope, type that in and then type, because that just sounds like bullshit.
Yep.
They're trying
You know,
to
there was
deter
a-
these fucking nerds from, and they're not doing anything. They're just dressing as creepy clowns and standing in the shadows.
Well-
have you seen one, Clint? Have you seen
I
one?
haven't. I've been
haven't
looking
either.
though. I've been looking.
Yeah, it's creepy, and they don't need to go on other people's property. But from the way I
Fuck no.
understand it, they're on like public shit, sidewalks, and
I agree. That's what
like
everything
you
that
can
I've seen
dress
so
as a
far is that
creepy
way.
clown in a public park. And nothing wrong with that.
Yep. I had a post the other day talking about everything that's going on in the world. And y'all want to fucking start clowning around with this bullshit? Not smart. Not smart. This is an election year. Everybody's stocking up on ammo, and they've got shit to burn. Come on, buy my property. I'm locked and loaded, ready to go.
Well, that's what I'm saying, dude. If somebody comes by your property, regardless if they're dressed like a clown or not, you can handle that. But don't you
I
think
will.
that people are taking it a little out of? They're taking it a little to an extreme where it's like, oh, because I'm seeing these random Twitter posts, and you look and you can't even find the. I tried to find one of the clowns on Twitter. He's not on there.
No.
And you've got small town schools like where we're from that are going, well, we're beefing up security. Like, has there been a report of any of these clowns killing anybody, or is it's just people at Halloween dressing up clowns? Yeah, they're fucking it up for a lot of people that like Halloween. And keep your kids safe. I think there should be security at football games and shit anyways. Probably at every school there should be a
I agree.
patrol or something. But I don't feel
anger
like a
parents
bunch
and
of
whatnot.
fucking nerdy motherfuckers dressing up as fucking Pennywise or anything to worry about.
Yeah.
But motherfuckers are ready to kill.
And they're ready to watch that new movie. It's coming out soon, isn't it? It's
Fuck
coming out
yeah.
Halloween, isn't it?
I think so. It's,
Somewhere around
we'll-
somewhere around there.
we'll see how much they fuck it up.
A lot of people thought that this was just like some pranks to promote it. I have not found any proof of that.
Well, I mean, I think it promotes it. Like, that movie's a legendary.
It
son.
doesn't need promotion.
Right.
It doesn't need promotion. It doesn't. It's a remake of a classic movie.
And what these guys are doing, or people who don't like clowns, grown people. Well, they found a fucking deal and then they're exploiting it. It's stupid. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that these people are cool. That's some stupid shit. But I mean, it's
ignorant.
As long as they're not looking in your windows and shit, they can dress like clowns. Like, fuck those people. I saw a video the other day where and it's an older video where I guess there's clowns in a parking garage, and have a giant mallet and they smash a head and this, like
These
5
4
black
dudes
kick the shit out of them.
Yep.
But that's an older one anyways, and that's what's going to
Yep.
happen to these people. These guys are not armed. Look, John Wayne
Some of them
Gacy-
have been. Well, some of them have been. They've had chain. They've been reported with having chains, axes, and machetes. No bullshit.
I didn't read that, so I could be wrong. We do bullshit a lot. Fact check us, Carrie Richardson,
Yeah.
please.
Yeah, we got our fact
But-
checkers out there.
I mean, of course, yeah, and you know what? With a lot of that shit going on, there is a chance that one of those motherfuckers are crazy. John Wayne Gacy was a clown, and I think he killed 33 children and men. And they're playing off of that, though. They're playing off of that fucked up shit. Most of these people that are scared of these clowns don't know who John Wayne Gacy is.
Yeah.
He's a crazy motherfucker, though. This shit's
Yeah, he
interesting
will.
as fuck.
Yep.
But I mean,
What,
we don't need to be. I just see so many tough motherfuckers out there. Like, oh, shoot a clown. Like, you're not gonna see one. You're probably not gonna see one. You're not gonna see one in fucking Holiday.
No, probably not.
Yeah, they're not gonna go there.
If you do, and he's looking in your if he's looking in your fucking window, shoot his ass,
motherfucker.
break a window, and throw his ass in there, and then call the cops. It's the only way to legally do it.
Get him
I'm just
inside.
You got to get him inside. Get him
I did
inside
see
the
a
house.
Cool post where this dude, I guess he's sitting on his patio, and there's a smiley face balloon hanging behind him. He's got a pistol, and he's like, bring the motherfuckers on, which I totally agree with. But most of these people, and this is happening in England, I think, like 2 years ago, where they were just standing in the street looking creepy as fuck. Like, go kick the shit out of them. Most of those, I'm sure those clowns don't know jujitsu.
Don't know
or
jujitsu.
anything.
Bam! I know they don't.
Yeah,
I
you're gonna be all right. Those guys will run away. They're fucking
Yeah.
nerds that want.
And if they don't run away, then you handle the situation and beat their ass.
kick the shit out of them, and then lie. Who are they gonna believe? A goddamn psychotic clown dressed up, standing in the middle of the road at 12 a.m., or a concerned father that they're gonna have to remove your foot from their asshole? But I mean, he attacked you. Punch yourself in the face. Fake it. Who gives a fuck? Fuck the law.
Don't worry about it. Just know the law so you can get away with it. And that's what Donald Trump says.
That makes you smart, motherfucker. That makes me smart. Fuck you.
Oh, that's right.
Fucking
That's right. Makes me smart.
asshole-lipped motherfucker. Ugh. Don't get me started on that.
It's like a puckering butthole.
Alec Baldwin killed that shit.
God damn, did he not? Holy
Killed it.
shit.
Killed it.
Fucking, it's tremendous.
It was
I promise.
tremendous. It
I
was
will
tremendous.
do it. It is tremendous.
Alec Baldwin is really good at imitating me.
He's tremendous. He's tremendous.
It's tremendous. His lips look just like an asshole.
Oh, and that was a good one. That was a hilarious SNL skit. That was one of the best ones I've seen in a while.
One thing
I
that
don't watch a lot of
pisses me
SNL.
off about it, dude, is that they used to be political, of course, at this time of year, but just in the past few years, they've gotten really, really left wing on shit, you know?
Yeah.
Like, make fun of both of them. They made, which is fine. Obviously, it's easier to make fun of Trump, but, I mean, there's some fucked up shit you can say about Hillary, too.
For sure. And they did a little bit. They did touch on that stuff a little bit. But another thing is they followed the debate of kind of how it really kind of went down. And Hillary fucking won the debate. And she acted all cocky towards the end of it, knowing that she did win the fucking debate.
Right.
And he fucking just kept sticking his fucking dick in his mouth. Or probably his foot. He probably can't reach his dick.
I did see something earlier. I didn't get to read it. I saved it. But it was said that apparently there were reports. There are reports that Trump is mad that Pence is getting good. What do you call it? Reviews. He's mad that his vice president is getting better review, or vice presidential candidate is getting better reviews than he did. And
Yeah.
I don't know about Hillary. I had to Google Hillary's running mate because who the fuck is that guy? Who the
Who
fuck
is
is that guy?
Who is it?
it?
I don't know his name still either.
His name's Kane or Crane.
Oh, that's
or
right.
Some
Yeah,
shit
Kane.
like
It's
that. Like,
Kane. Yeah. All right, we're gonna have fucking Kane and Abel for our fucking president and vice president this year. Great. Somebody's gonna die.
well, I knew that. I feel like Pence would be Kane, but
Somebody's gonna die, or there's gonna be an apocalypse. I don't know. Y'all decide.
if
I'll wait.
they had, I don't know why Pence wasn't the
front runner.
Canada. Yeah, dude, because well, like I told Brady Elmore today on Facebook or somebody. I think Brady was in there. I was like, yeah, I mean, if you're judging by intellect and experience and something else, Pence is definitely better than Trump. 'Cause Trump doesn't know anything.
No. Hey, let's talk about this. Let's talk about this Russian bullshit.
Okay, well, so I read a little bit about it.
Yeah, you know
Not
more
as much
about it
as
than
I would
do.
like to, but
I
apparently
read a little bit on it, but yeah, go ahead.
Apparently, talks have broken down between America and Russia on the whole Syria thing. I guess Hillary's been pushing for Syria to be a no-fly zone since 2015 or something. Russia's not down with that. I wish I knew more about the whole thing over there, but I can tell you this: they're doing a it's not a routine, but it's a what's the word I'm looking for? Like a test. They're doing a planned evacuation of 40 million people in Russia, like a god damn it, I can't think of what it's called.
A drill.
Training
Exercise.
A drill, an evacuation drill. 40 million people. There's like 4 different levels of this. Like, you know, they're going to take Putin, they're going to take all these people and put them somewhere in these bunkers and everything. And,
the numbers I'm looking at, I think it says right here, 200,000 specialists and 50,000 units of equipment are set to take part in a 4-day-long civil defense, emergency evacuation, and disaster preparedness drill. The Russian Ministry of Civil Defense reported on its website. That's from the Russian Defense Ministry's website. They said that they were going to do this. That's why I don't feel like I'm so like. I don't think I'm not as concerned about it as everybody else is. I guess I think it's a fucking great idea.
I haven't seen anything about it.
I think we should do that. I think our country should get some sort of preparedness just in case. You don't ever know. We should always be prepared for any kind of natural disaster because we don't know if a fucking comet's coming or if a super volcano's going to blow up. We're going to need some kind of plan to go into effect, and he's preparing his country. Whether it is for a war or a natural disaster has yet to be said or has yet to be proven.
I mean, we'd be aware of a natural disaster that was pending over there. It's definitely for war. It's definitely propaganda. It's definitely scare tactics, I think.
Well, you can't say that it's definitely for war.
I fucking can. It's Russia. It's Putin. Putin has more nuclear weapons than we do, and he's saying, "Hey, U.S., look what I'm doing because I might hit this button, motherfucker."
I'm not a Putin fan, but he's relatively a smart and common sense motherfucker.
What do you mean he has people killed, people disappear over there?
Yeah, to keep his ass in power. That's common sense. If you were in power and you're trying to keep your power, and the only way to do that was to kill this motherfucker, and you had people to go ahead and do that for you, would you do it? No, you wouldn't. But that's because you're not an evil motherfucking dictator.
So there you go. There. Point made. This guy, Kim Jong-un is a pussy. He can't even get his rockets to launch.
Doesn't even have a butthole.
Probably like his dick. He doesn't shit or piss, and he's the best looking man in North Korea. Bullshit. And look, I'm not into Asians, but I would fuck anybody over there besides that fucking weird motherfucker. Actually, I'm into Asians. I love everybody. Anyways, I hope that joke hit. Probably didn't. Probably missed just like his nuclear weapons would.
Yeah.
But Putin, I feel like Putin's a guy that'd be like, I'm going in the bunker, boop, and that's it. And America does have something like that. It's just not for us, Clint. It's
no doubt.
It's for the important people, the ones ruining the country.
Yeah, you're right.
But you're right. I understand what you're saying. I mean, I think that we probably should, but I mean, can America shut down for 4 days?
No
so
way.
Russia can, because it's not ran the way our shit's ran. If we shut down for 4 days, shit's fucked up.
Yeah.
That says something about a country. Then go, look, we're shutting down for 4 days. 40 million people are going to do this. I mean, what the fuck goes on during those 4
sounds
fucking
like
days?
it sounds like stability. Really, is what it sounds like to me. If they can shut down for 4 days, do you think that their economy and everything has a pretty stable?
Well, that's what I'm saying. How shitty is that economy?
Is it shitty? I don't know. I don't know shit about it.
When's the last time
Russia's
you bought
economy.
something from Russia? When's the last time you bought something Russian made?
I got an air conditioner 2 days ago. Had to send it back 3 days ago.
Are you bullshitting me right now? You got a
Yeah, I'm
Russian air
bullshitting.
conditioner? I feel like that'd be the last thing they would make.
That's why I had to send. I had to send it back before they even sent it.
Ah, this fucking thing isn't. It says AC on it, but it's putting out heat.
This is hot. They put
It
the
was just
Freon in
an
this
air
fucking-
conditioner box full of fucking vodka.
It was cold when they shipped it.
I wouldn't have shipped that shit back. I'd have been like, hey, I'm holding on to this for a second. But seriously, though, I mean, what does it say about an economy or a country if you can shut down 4 days and there's no repercussions on it?
Well, we don't know about that. If there are going to be repercussions, we got a few days left to find out.
I'd be.
Because I guess that
interested to
started.
know
They
what
started
the-
today. It started today, didn't it?
Um,
I can tell you. I believe it started today.
I'd be interested to know what the total population of Russia is. I mean, who are the lucky 40 million? You know,
That is a good question. What is the population of Russia?
I don't have
What is the
Siri.
population of Russia?
The population of Russia was 143.5 million.
Oh, they still got 100 motherfucking million motherfuckers to work. Don't worry about that shit.
103 million poor motherfuckers over there. Like, fuck you guys.
I
You're
got
not
to work.
important enough. God damn. That's just a very strange thing to me, and I do think it's a scare tactic, especially when negotiations break down, and then all of
God
a sudden
damn.
they're gonna do this.
That was
you
in
know?
2013. Dude, that was in 2013.
Oh, and you know they be fucking over there. Have you seen some of those Russian chicks?
Dude, that's fucking crazy.
On the other hand, have you seen some of those Russian dudes?
Yeah.
No wonder
they
that
are.
mail order
They go to
bride thing
Pound
was big back in
Town
the
daily.
I'm gonna, I'm gonna take you ice fishing. Drink potato vodka. It's just really weird anytime anybody does some shit like that. But I mean, maybe it is just a deal. But I mean, that's something though. That's like I've seen more clown posts on social media than I have this 40 million person.
You just fucking figured it out, buddy. You just figured it out.
Maybe all those clowns are Russian.
No.
Oh, just
The government is fucking.
get your tinfoil hats on.
Put it on. The government. Check this out. The government is paying people to go out in these clown costumes to take everybody's mind off what the fuck is fixing to happen in Russia. Now, remember, something did just happen between Russia and the United States concerning military actions, right? Didn't they decide that they were both Russia was gonna pull out of Syria or fuck? I forgot.
That's what the whole thing's been about.
Yeah.
Supposedly, I mean, this was a month or a year ago. Vice was reporting about American troops training Syrian soldiers, and Russia was pissed off about that. But nobody talks about this shit because they it's not on Fox News, it's not on CNN, it's not on goddamn NBC Nightly News, where they're talking about this and they're talking about Kim Kardashian getting robbed and shit like that, which probably there's no telling what the fuck that was. Probably an inside job. Say some broke ass motherfuckers over there. Kanye's broke, son.
Yes.
I mean, I talked to him the other day and he was like, "I'm thinking about doing this. Cody, you want to do it?" I'm like, I got work.
Sounds like a money pit. I'm good.
I'm glad you called me, Kanye, but I had to pass.
I have other opportunities right now.
It just is very strange and I mean, not to sound like a conspiracy theorist or anything, but the media has to put facts out because you can fact check everything now. So these are facts, but they're bullshit. Like Kim Kardashian did get robbed. We don't know why, but why the fuck are they not talking about this 40 million person evacuation, you know? It's a distraction thing, probably to keep us pacified so we don't freak out. Because during the Cold War, they had children hiding under desks for nuclear drills,
war.
you know?
Yep.
It's
Yep.
propaganda.
Maybe the clowns are just the blindfold that the government is putting over us.
Because
Because
something different.
I don't know.
Because I don't
I don't know
give a fuck.
because it's creating such mass hysteria. It fucking worked, obviously.
You know what would create mass
Second.
hysteria? Fucking going into a second Cold War with Russia.
Yeah, but they don't want us to know about that shit right now because if it's going to start happening, they want us to have a foot in the fucking door before they let everybody know.
Or we're
So
part
that
of that
way they can
103 million that aren't getting in on the drill, like those poor Russians over there.
Well, we'll go ahead and kill them first.
Fuck it, I don't care. I can hide under this desk. It'll be fine.
Yeah, I've got a table here. But we're gonna, like I was saying earlier, we're gonna make this a pretty short podcast tonight. We got a late start. I do want to talk about a few things right quick. We got a few people some local talent from around here, and then another guy that's wanting to start a business that we're gonna start maybe incorporating into our podcast and kind of doing a little bit of advertisement for them. One is a great band out of Oklahoma called Willie Stradlin. These guys contacted me last week and asked if they could do a Skype interview with us, and we're going to be trying to get them on. And we're going to be trying to do a music corner or some sort of music podcast as well as our regular podcast. And we'll get back with you on that one. Like we said, we got our buddy. They're our buddies. They came over to the apartment one time when they played here in Wichita.
Lee Raiders Duplex.
Lee Raiders Duplex, having a time of our lives. We sat and sang fucking Tenacious D songs with these guys.
I bled on their guitar
till like 4 or 5 o'clock that morning. But yeah, Willie Stradlin, man, they're good guys. You
can check them out on iTunes.
Yeah, they got a new single coming out, and they actually have sent it to me. They haven't released it yet, so I can't release it yet. But when I can, I think it's going to be able to go out next week. I'll let you guys know. Another one, I got another local talent guy. His name is Dixon Stovall. He does incredible artwork.
How's that familiar to me?
I'm going to put a picture up on the beginning and the end of this podcast so that we all kind of get about an idea of some of his artwork. He also is a musician as well. He does a lot of, I don't know what you call it. It's kind of like techno DJ dubstep type stuff, but he also plays guitar and sings and stuff while he does it. So it's legit. It's really good. Go check him out, Dixon Stovall, or his DJ name is Koda, Koda. Check him out. Last but not least, I gotta go grab it. Let me hang on 1 second, Cody.
All right. Spelling for Willie Stradlin, WILLIESTRADLIN. Just in case you're wondering.
I've been talking with a friend of mine that has a beard as well as I do, like a lot like mine, and he's been messing around with bombs and oils for a long time, and he decided that he's going to try to go ahead and putting his foot in the door in the beard oil and bomb sector. And this week he gave me my own personal line. It's called Vines. He has one, and it's called Sandy. And it's the name of his oils is going to be Sin's Oils and Bombs. His nickname is Sin. So any of you guys out there know who Sin is? Any of y'all know who Sin is out there? Y'all spread the word that we're fixing to start selling his beard oils and beard bombs. They're all natural, all organic. They don't have any preservative bullshit in it. His bombs are made with beeswax and some essential oils, and it's great stuff. I've gone through a lot of different types of beard oils and beard bombs, but his is the one I always keep on going back to. He's local. So, you guys have any questions about any of that? Throw them down in the comments. Message me on Facebook. However you're gonna do it.
Twitter.
Twitter.
At CVines2706.
At CVines6705. And then
close.
You got Cody's is at Cody MF Hurst. That's on Twitter.
Yeah.
And y'all can find us on Facebook pretty easily. Clint Vines, Cody
at
Hurst.
Heathens Inc. Podcast.
Yeah, you can go check us out on
Twitter
Heathens Inc.
also.
Podcast. On Twitter, YouTube,
And Facebook.
And Facebook. It
And
is now.
SoundCloud.
We decided we were going to go ahead and incorporate our branding across the whole spectrum, and just instead of having different names for a few different things, we decided everything's
Streamline it.
Heathens Inc. Everything's Heathens Inc. Podcast. Everything is Heathens Inc. So,
Yes.
that being said, sorry you guys that we had to keep it short tonight. Got family waiting, and Cody's waiting on a hurricane.
Yeah, fuck that hurricane. I'm not
Fuck that
prepared at all
hurricane.
if it does hit, but fuck it. Liquor store super close.
Another thing, one last thing. I've wanted to start incorporating a couple hashtags. You guys need to start using our hashtag. Hashtag HIP, which is Heathens Inc. Podcast. And also, the best one, in my opinion, that I created up, I made up here, is called hashtag hippie, HIPPIE, which means Heathens Inc. Podcast, proclaiming indulgence everywhere. Now, indulgence is another word for tolerance. It's a synonym for tolerance. That's what we're trying to do. We're trying to explain to everybody should be tolerant. Why the fuck aren't you? If you're not, get on the bandwagon or get left the fuck behind. Or
Don't
maybe
be on
you're
the
the
wrong
one
side
going.
of history.
Maybe you're the one going to heaven. I don't know.
I'm definitely not.
Fuck them.
But that's a personal choice. You make
Yeah,
your own.
it's not your fault. It's my fault, I guess. We'll figure that out when.
I don't have
won't.
change for the bus. But the one the hill's free, motherfuckers.
Bam.
I'm just kidding. I'm
Anyways.
not a Satanist.
Not a Satanist. No, I'm not an atheist. I'm not a Muslim. I'm not Christian. I'm not a
Cody.
Democrat or a Republican. I'm me, Clint Bones.
Freak party.
Freak fucking party.
All right, you assholes. We appreciate y'all tuning into both of our little live deals. It'll be better next week.
Yeah.
Hopefully, we don't have technical difficulties or natural difficulties. And
Yeah.
maybe we can go a little longer next week. That's what I usually tell the ladies. So,
Never works. But remember, go like us, share us, comment, let us know what you think. Heathens Inc. Podcast.
peace out, motherfuckers.
Out!
Heathens Inc. Podcast. We came and kicked some ass. Heathens Inc. Podcast. Back next week. We got some more shit to talk about. Yeah. Hey, man, come on back. We got more shit to talk about. If you got an idea, throw it down in the comments. Let us know, man. Come on. Heathens Inc. Podcast.